Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen in writing or any other way? No. Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? No. Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? No. Do you now have, or did you ever have, a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country? No. Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution? No. Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes? No. Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? No. Have you called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? No. Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States, or in any other location in the world? No. Have you ever been a member of, or in any way associated, either directly or indirectly, with the Communist Party, any other totalitarian party, a terrorist organization? No. Have you ever advocated, either directly or indirectly, the overthrow of any government by force or violence? No. Have you ever persecuted, either directly or indirectly, any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? No. Between March 23, 1933 and May 8, 1945, did you work for or associate in any way, either directly or indirectly, with the Nazi government of Germany? No. Any government in any area occupied by, allied with, or established with the help of the Nazi government of Germany? No. Any German, Nazi, or SS military unit, paramilitary unit, self-defense unit, vigilante unit, citizen unit, police unit, government agency or office, extermination camp, concentration camp, prisoner of war camp, prison, labor camp, or transit camp? No. Were you ever involved in any way with any of the following? Genocide, torture, killing or trying to kill someone, badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose, forcing or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relations, not letting someone practice his or her religion? No. Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve in, help, or otherwise participate in any of the following groups? Military unit, paramilitary unit, police unit, self-defense unit, vigilante unit, rebel group, guerrilla group, militia, insurgent organization? No. Were you ever a worker, volunteer, or soldier, or did you otherwise ever serve in any prison or jail, prison camp, detention facility, labor camp, any other place where people were forced to stay? No. Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that used a weapon against any person or threatened to do so? No. Did you ever sell, give, or provide weapons to any person, or help another person sell, give, or provide weapons to any person? No. Did you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training? No. Did you ever recruit, enlist, conscript, or use any person under 15 years of age to serve in or help an armed force or group? No. Did you ever use any person under 15 years of age to do anything that helped or supported people in combat? No. Have you ever committed, assisted in committing, or attempted to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? No. Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer, including any immigration official or any official of the U.S. Armed Forces, for any reason? No. Have you ever been charged with committing, attempting to commit, or assisting in committing a crime or offense? No. Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? No. Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or a rehabilitative program? For example, diversion, deferred prosecution, withheld adjudication, deferred adjudication? No. Have you ever received a suspended sentence, been placed on probation, or been paroled? No. Have you ever been in jail or prison? No. If you answered yes to any question from numbers 23 to 28, then the officer may ask you to provide additional details about why you were arrested, cited, detained, or charged. Please be prepared to provide additional information. Have you ever been a habitual drunkard? No. Been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution? No. Sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics? No. Been married to more than one person at the same time? No. Married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit? No. Helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally? No. Gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling? No. Failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony? No. Made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States? No. Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading? No. Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States? No. Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? No. Have you ever been ordered removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? No. Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings? No. A removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings, including administratively closed proceedings currently pending against you. No. Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces? No. Are you currently a member of the U.S. Armed Forces? No. Have you ever been court-martialed, administratively separated, or disciplined, or have you received an other than honorable discharge while in the U.S. Armed Forces? No. Have you ever been discharged from training or service in the U.S. Armed Forces because you were an alien? No. Have you ever left the United States to avoid being drafted in the U.S. Armed Forces? No. Have you ever applied for any kind of exemption from military service in the U.S. Armed Forces? No. Have you ever deserted from the U.S. Armed Forces? No. Are you a male who lived in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthdays? This does not include living in the United States as a lawful non-immigrant. No. Please note if your answer to this question is yes, the officer may ask you follow-up questions about when you registered for the Selective Service. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Yes, I do. Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Yes, I do. Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Yes, I am. If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? Yes, I am. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? Yes, I am. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction? Yes, I am. Thank you for practicing with us. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel for more videos and practice tests to help you pass your naturalization interview for American citizenship. Your likes and comments help us create more useful videos. Please share your feedback in the comments below. Thank you.